I was invited back after Silence to do this new work, and I'm really excited about it. It's really been an incredible process because even though I'm here now for 2 weeks working with the dancers, I've worked on the thoughts and inspirations for this work for about a year. I started with the music of Max Richter and his album, The Blue Notebooks, and I asked Dave Watkins, whose music I heard. He's a sound engineer for the ballet and a brilliant composer, and I hope this is just the start of many projects together. But I asked him if he would be interested in creating some original music that would sort of help create the arc of the piece and to bring it up and take it down and tie it all together. So I really chose some selections from Max Richter's work, and Dave and I worked together. Basically, Dave just took it and went with it, and it's incredible. It was really my jumping off point. His music, the couple sections in the middle that he did, were really the jumping off point for the actual choreography when I started with the dancers. And then also this visual artist from Austin, Texas, Eliza Thomas. I saw her work, and we did a show for Voice, which is my company based in Austin, but it's very fluid. But we did a show in May, excuse me, and I was working with her. She had some of her paintings that became sort of small backdrops for the work. And then while we were having a discussion about that, we were listening. I said, "You have to hear this music," and played her Max Richter's work. And then as we were listening, we were flipping through some of her other work, and I was really shocked to see how well those two went together and the feel of it went together. So her paintings really influenced sort of the set design, or the starting point. Again, it's evolved even from the original storyboard that I did. So, but the starting off point was with her paintings. And then also another, not so much collaborator, but influence was this photographer, Lala Asadi, and I found her work, and they were images of these Moroccan women that had words written across them. And I was just reading about the influence of her work, and I felt like it really was similar to what I was doing, especially on the visual end of it. And especially because for me, we were talking about the words, and part of this work is it talks about the travel of time and past and present and different worlds and cultures. And I think when I saw her photography, it really struck a chord with me and has since influenced the work. So the costumes for this work are newly designed and by Tamara Kovas, who I worked with the last time that I came to Richmond. And I really love her work because I feel like her sensibilities, like the other collaborators, really coincide with my instincts. And I feel like that working with her is a real true collaboration, as it is with Dave and the other artists that have been involved. I'm working with all these ideas, and I storyboarded it, and we're talking about scenic design and costume design and all that. But when I came to my first day of rehearsal, that really shaped the work, and it sort of changed the costume design, the set design, the music composition, to start to sculpt basically to the dancers, because my first day of work with Richmond Ballet was so inspiring, and these dancers are really amazing to work with. And I think it's a really wonderful, beautiful thing that I've been able to work with them over the past 3 years or so, because I feel like every time I come back, they just grow so much. And I feel like I'm still a young artist and growing myself. And so to be able to do that together is a really incredible thing. And so in these last couple of days, the piece has taken me far beyond my expectations of where I thought it would go.